Hello, this is me Kevin Willinkar, and it's my day 9 of working on communication skills. It's a great sunny day today, and the topic that we chose today is any notable achievements in career or academics. To be very frank, to be very honest, I have been mediocre. I survive everything. Like, if there is any difficult tests or if there is any difficult exam, somehow I survive. Somehow, I work hard and I survive. If there is some Viva that I have no idea about, I survive. If there has been situations like there is an exam today evening, and I'm starting to study today morning, and I survive. So I have a good survival instincts. Like when I have to do something, I get it done, and I survive. But to be frank, I'm very mediocre, and I know that. Like I do not. I'm still exploring my uh, my forte, my field, and currently I'm finding it that my field of interest is Gen AI. Okay, so this is how I start. I have a good survival instincts, and yeah. But if I have to look back and in my past about any notable achievements, like there are some, like I got 92 percentage in boards, I got 86 in 12th, I passed JE mains with 94 percentile. I uh, I got admission in a good college in Goa called Goa Engineering College, which is one of the top in Goa, and I survive. Somehow I survive. No, not somehow. I'm sorry. I survive by my hard work. But these are just numbers. They are not some notable achievements, or they are very something. Although they mean a lot to me, but I don't consider them as my notable achievements. And my notable achievements, if I have to introspect and look back, it's in the year, it's in my third year. Okay, and I'll just give a big brief start to that. It was like my first year in 2020. It was that time when I received my first laptop, and I started exploring with that, and went into computer engineering, but I had no idea. I had no past experiences into any programming, or I didn't even know what programming actually meant. Then I was curious. I was aware, but I wasn't knowing anything. Then first year went online, and because of COVID, and I had no idea like what is going on. I started I started going through some code. No, not codes. I started. We had maths in that syllabus, and I'm freak of maths. I love maths. So I started exploring some things like Fourier transforms, um, Taylor series, and everything like that, which later helped me, which is helping me right now. But at that moment, it wasn't helping me enough to get a good base, and that was how first year went. And I had a very bad habit. Even last few months I had this habit that I used to always give my responsibility to others. I used to always feel like in my first year I used to feel like faculties will take charge. There will be a time where faculties will say, oh hello, you have to start studying web design. Oh come on, let's study web designing, start doing web development, let's start doing machine learning. I used to always give my authority to somebody else, and that is where it I was little chill in the first year. And to be honest, I did not have any good communication with anybody in the class because it was a online batch, covid days, and it was tough to kind of set a base. One year went, and it was second year, and I think second year semester we had offline. And when we started offline, things were more worse because there was something called a DSA, there was something called as MADF, and OS. Oops, there were so many things which were like, I have no idea, and I did not even know what VS Code meant that time. And somehow with my friends, I set up my installed some VS Code and all. I started learning. Then I started knowing the power of YouTube. Like there are many channels who teach you, and little by little that authority from faculties went to YouTube, and I was like, okay, I'll study from YouTube. But then things went so fast. There were so many assignments. There were so many things that third year came, and we got a project. And now I'm just telling you the past story to tell you how important that moment was for me. And we got a project, a database management project, and my class topper Farhan, he he and I paired in doing the project. And in that time, I was trying to understand certain things. I was trying to learn web development, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and I was in that phase of learning it. But there were like so many videos on YouTube itself, like 100 200 videos, and I started like going through it. I started ignoring some college stuff and putting attention towards YouTube. And it took me, I was in the loop, like it wasn't ending anywhere. I was doing so many things, but then when I started to sit doing my project with Farhan, it had no impact. And I was confused, and I started learning more and more and more and more and more. And it was kind of loop, because I was somehow studying something, some irrelevant things for the project. But when that happened, the project days came closer, and our exam was closer. But somehow I really regret that. Like, if I have now some red flags in a team member, I was ticking all those. Did not even contribute even 10% in the project. I'm really thankful for Farhan for helping me throughout, but no, nothing. Oh, there's a bell, I'll come back. Oh, somebody had come. Okay, coming back to the story, like, I could not help him anyhow, and that was that. In that phase, I started building a lot of regrets. I started. My base wasn't getting set anywhere. It was third year, and next semester was placements, and I had no idea of what I'm doing in currently. Then things happened so that after that okay, after that, like, project was done. Somehow I contributed little, some documentation and making 2 3 pages, and nothing much. I did not even know what he had done was, like, had no idea. And then later a competition came. Like, I had studied HTML, CSS, JavaScript, some API handlings and all. And later one competition came by IIT Goa, and it was a hackathon competition. Like, I had little to no knowledge that time, and I did not even know if my knowledge was valid. But I felt of attending that, and we made a team of three, and it was a one day event, and we were like, okay, we'll go for it. Like, many people said that you all don't even know React, you all don't even know MongoDB, you all don't know anything. It's good, you all are trying, and we were like, okay. And we worked like tirelessly entire night. We did so many things, and at the end, our project won first prize in national level, and it was a hackathon organized by IIT Goa, and that thing was so powerful for us. And if I have to look back in any notable achievement in my career or academics, it would be that. And after that, got so much confidence in myself. Like, I should consider, like, I have no base, but that was a start for everything. In the same semester, I could get 1% in toppers batch for Python in India from NPTEL. And in the same semester, at the end of the semester, we had placement, the first placement that came in the college. And I got into that. I cracked the placement. And this is where I'm saying the whole story was built to tell how that small incident was a base for me, how that survival instinct in me that time, that gave me entire confidence. And if I look back, I was feeling that I took a wrong decision by taking computer engineering, but that small push broke entire dogmatic that push broke mm, entire confusions. And that was a great impetus for me. And from there, now if I look back, I did so many other projects. Like, I was struggling to do the PHP project with Farhan, but I'm really thankful for Farhan for helping me that time. But now I could do many other projects as well, and like gamified hearing theory therapy, and so many other projects like dictionary. Or there are so many things that I explored in the current days. And now I could do Gen AI and machine learning and deep learning stuff just because of that one push. And that is my notable achievement. Thank you.